This conference will now be recorded.
So this is the batch for GCP Cloud. So here we will learn the GCP Cloud Master Program, Associate, Professional, DevOps, GCP Terraform, Kubernetes, Microservices, and so on. So whatever your subscriptions, you can go accordingly, and then it will keep on going as a master level. Okay. The Google Cloud, the importance in the market is like there are the multiple cloud platform. In that, three topmost platform is Amazon, Azure, and Google Cloud. So whenever we are talking about the automation, orchestrations, Kubernetes, okay, Google Cloud is the one of the best cloud for that. So how we will start our journey? What will happen if I will start the Google Cloud? Basically, Google Cloud, like the advantage
Can
is,
you tell a little bit about yourself and your experience, and that will be good.
yeah, yeah, okay. We will. I am coming that point. Okay. So now Google Cloud basically, uh, what I'm telling. Okay. So Google Cloud in the market. Okay. And what is the advantage? Why we are going to do the Google Cloud? The reason is the associate level itself. Okay. Because there is a less number of the resource in the market and keep on increasing the demand. It is growing in the faster trend. So associate level is itself, you can start a job in the market in the Google Cloud, and then you can ramp up at a professional level, DevOps, okay, security, all these things. And see, in the Google Cloud, the weightage of the market in the US, like you can start your journey 70K USD per annum to almost like you can go the based on your experience, based on your band, okay, it reached to like a 300K USD. Okay, depends on your senior skill set. Okay, the jobs are available in the market in the Google Cloud, which is like a CMM5 level companies. Okay, the big companies are working in the Google Cloud. Okay, not the smaller one. So like we can say Google itself, and then Accenture, TCS, Wipro, Capgemini, L&T, Cisco, okay, and PwC. So the consulting firms, they are like running the multiple, we can say projects. Those have a demands and requirements right now in the Google Clouds, and it's keep on growing. Okay, it's keep on growing the popular. Just matter of it's just came like recently. Okay, so there are the like advantages in the Google Cloud is like you can quickly start because everyone is using the Google product like Gmail, Google Drive, so that it is like a very flexible to use and user friendly. Okay, what is the work will do the Google Cloud solution architect or associate level? Basically, the Google Cloud engineer has to do like migrate the existing infrastructure in the Google Cloud, need to design the infrastructure, and Google Cloud like needs to do the automations, creating the policy to controlling the like billing cycle, okay, and data, compute, storage, security environments, deal with all these, and providing the best solutions to the customer, which is like a like cost effectiveness. So that is the work they has to do, they has to design. Okay, now coming to my profile, I am the Arjun Kumar, founder of the Viraj Tech, and I am holding almost like a 12 years of experience in the IT. So as a cloud architect, I am working. I was working earlier. Okay, then after that, I started my own company, and we are providing the services across the worldwide in all the cloud segments like AWS, Azure, GCP, Oracle. So, like all the segments, we are running various courses in the cloud. So far, almost like 1,000 plus batches I have conducted, and almost 6,000 plus candidates I have trained. And right now we are providing the services almost like 500 plus clients. Okay, and we are providing the trainings also. Okay, so that is about me. So now we can start how our strategy to go in the Google Cloud. So basically, like our approach is like go to the hands-on based trainings, because these companies, so people are running the theory. Okay, theory will not be help you at all. Okay, so the thing is you should know the hands-on to work in the real time in the industry. Okay, so we will do the hands-on based trainings every day. We will do the hands-ons. Okay, and we will proceed our journey. Okay, what you will get with the Viraj Tech, you will get the hands-on based trainings. Okay, you will get the recordings after the training, so you no need to prepare any kind of the notes and all. You can multiple time you can watch the recordings, and then you will get the mock test, mock interviews, resume buildings, and job assistance with us. So these are the services you can get it from us. Okay, if anything regarding the technical side, you can reach out to me. Okay, if anything you need the supports LMS and all, I will give my team support contact number. You can reach out to them. Okay, so now we can start our Google Cloud journey. So first, how we can start this Google Cloud? Okay, first of all, try to understand what is the cloud computing, and then we are coming to the solutions for that. See, basically cloud computing is what a customer, whatever the developing the app for that, wants to provide the services to the customer clients. Okay, for providing that services, whatever things are needed, that everything we can get it in the cloud computing, like data, compute, storage. Just customer, just user has to pay the bill. Okay, how much they are consuming. Okay, so in the cloud, for a app to deploy on the internet and providing the services to the clients, whatever the services is needed, we can get it in the cloud. That is the cloud computing. Earlier what happened, to launch a simple app, okay, lot of money needs to be invest. We need to create a own infrastructure, hardware system. Okay, so the problem is like suppose that a lower cost my budget is, I cannot do that because I need to maintain the security, I need to maintain one infrastructure, one maintenance team. But now what the cloud is telling, you can run whatever your application, just pay the bill whatever you are consuming. You no need to create any physical infrastructure, maintenance and securities. Okay, the developer point of view, the challenges, earlier we were facing a lot of environment related challenges, downloading, uploading, installations. So now when the cloud solutions came, then it is a SaaS model, software as a service. Whatever you want the configuration, just keep the detail and you can get it. So this is something like a amazing. You just focus in the development part. Okay, and use the cloud premises for providing the services to the customer. That's how it will be the great. Okay, another part is like in the cloud, like load balancer features also is available, load balancer auto scaling features. so that you can balancing the loads and you can auto scale, troubleshooting, monitoring, all those things you can do that. Suppose that this is your GCP cloud. Okay, so you should have a Gmail account, so you can create a GCP cloud as a free account. Okay, so how we can use the GCP cloud? Like, there is a console, this is the web interface. Okay, so we will use this. Suppose that you are the root users, you created the GCP console, okay, that account. Now here you can use all the services like virtual machine, VM, storage, database. What are the major service which is the important? VM, storage, DB. Okay, and so basically first we will understand like VM, storage, DB, then environment, and then load balancer, then auto scaling, all those service will come. Okay, so like how we can start? Just create a console account, you can start. It is the work life balance, anywhere in the world you can log in and you can start your work. Okay, so now how to create the account, GCP account? Okay, suppose that what do you need to do? You should have one Google account. Okay, what you will do here, like you can go GCP cloud. Okay, sign up. So in the Google, it is coming like GCP cloud, start a free account. You can go and click on that free account. So whichever you want to create. Okay, so here you will get the 300 free credits. Okay, in the free account. So this is your free account, and you can deal with the compute, storage, database, data analytics, networking, all the tools. Okay, now what do you need to do? Get started for free. So you need to create a free account. Okay, so give your informations. Okay, accept, put it your like country, and continue. So what you did, you are creating a free account. Account type, maintain as a individual, and give your card details. Okay, give your card details, your credit card, so Visa and Mastercard, that you need to provide. So they will not deduct anything. It is like, hey, you will get the 300 credits till 90 days. You can use it. When that is over, create the new account. That you can do that. Okay, got it. So once you go start my free trial, your free trial will start. Okay, now I will switch over. So now go to the console. Once your account is created, now you can start to your console. So this is your console account. Okay, clear? So your account is created. So far you have any questions, let me know.
This conference will now be recorded.
So how, before starting this, how we will proceed our journey in the daily exercise? Okay, so here, this is our website, virajitech.com. So like here, what you need to do, you can create one sign in ID. Okay, so here like all the details you will get with us. Go to this login or register, go to the Google sign in. You can do the Google sign in. Okay, so here you can get the our details, what are the class meetings, all those things. Okay, and what you need to do here, update your job profile so that our HR team will help you to get a new job, so you can fill this and submit it. Okay, rest of the things like you can generate the referral code. Okay, so this is your referral link, so whichever the course you want to refer your friends, you can refer it. Okay, so you will get the referral benefits, like if you are referring something, you are getting some course benefit and fees benefits in that. So here, suppose that AWS master program you refer, so whoever enroll with that, it is your code. Okay, so that you will get the referral benefit for that. Okay, and you can also check the bonus point. If somebody you are referring, then it will come here, your bonus point. Okay, now this is your LMS system. Okay, so here, this is your LMS system, we will provide this. So in this LMS, what is happening, you can give the test paper, you have the LMS category. Okay, you have the courses. Okay, so that we will give you this ID and all and activate everything, okay, for you in the LMS system. Then exams, so suppose that exams, so we will activate all these things. So there is a quizzes, you can perform the quizzes n number of the times, you can practice it. Okay, so any test paper you can perform. Once it is finished, okay, you will get the answers, keys. Okay, that will be there. Okay, what should be the answer and key. You can create your resume, put the data and generate your resume. You can check, even though your analysis also is available for me, I can also check, means what is your progress, how much you are progressing in that. Okay, what is your history in overall. Okay, and generate the certificates. Okay, so what is your attempts, speeds, accuracy by exams. Okay, so everything is visible for you and for me. Okay, so this is our LMS, so we provide. So in this way, our journey will be very smooth both side. Now, like uh, we need to start. Okay, so let's come to that, virtual machines. So today you guys will create your console account so that every day you will do the hands-on parallel with me. Okay, so let's understand what we need to do here. like uh, Suppose that we need to create the virtual machine. Okay, this is your Google Cloud, and we need to create the one server. Virtual machine means server. Okay, we can say server. At this VM, okay, you can perform any kind of the commands, you can deploy the app. So you will get the endpoints, okay, you will get the IP address, okay, so that you can access your application in this VM. So GCP virtual machine, GCP virtual machine, it is the cloud-based virtual machine service. Its offer is scalable and flexible computing resources. It is running on the GCP platform. It supports the multiple operating system and configurations. It can be easily configured and managed through the GCP console or API. Okay. So now you can see here, this is the navigation bar. Here you can create my first project. Okay. So search new project if you want to create that, you can do that. Click on this new project. Okay. And give some project name like my test project. Okay. And locations, it means you define that. Create. So what will happen? You can create your project. So what is happening? You get to know if you are working in the 10 project, or in the Google Cloud you are working in the 10 project, so that you can switch over, okay, which projects you are working. So here my test project, if you want to go, then you can select the my test project. My first project, you want to go, you can go to the first project. This is your project number and this is your project ID. So for that you can identify, okay. And then there is a services, create the VM, run a query in the BigQuery, GKE cluster, storage, API services, IAM, compute engine, billing, storage, BPC network, Kubernetes engine, and view all the products, your console. This is your cloud cell. So you can perform any kind of the command activities, okay. And there you have like cloud partners, terms, conditions, privacy, and project settings, which you can do that. Okay. This is the navigation menu. And here you can see the cloud overview, dashboard, activity recommendations, product and solutions. Okay. And here you have the pinned like API services, library, credentials, auth, billing, admin, okay, marketplace, compute engine. Okay. So this is your compute engine, Kubernetes, cloud storage, BigQuery. So SQL, login, security. So very interactive UI. Suppose that very first day you need to create the virtual machine. Okay. So here what you need to do? Compute engine. So compute engine, it has all the compute services like virtual machines, VM instances, okay, instance template, sole tenant node, machine image, TPU, discount, disk, snapshots, images, health checks, OS patch management, service network volume, NFS, Jones metadata. So virtual machine is what? Generally, what you used to do whenever you are creating the Linux in your system, you are doing the partition by the VMware, okay, or the virtual box. It consumes the space. Now you can create the VM system. Everyone is working nowadays work from home. How? Because they allocated one VM and in that VM they are working. Earlier, Citrix only providing the VM. Okay. But now in the cloud, anybody can create the VM and work on the VM, and we can say we are working on the cloud. We are working on the server. Okay. So VM instance is a server. There you can run your app, run your commands. Okay. So whatever the service, whatever your project, it is running on one VM. Okay. So click on this VM instances. So we went here and click on this VM instances. So now here we can see like enable, try this API. Okay. So we go here, compute engine and VM instances. Enable compute engine. So you are trying this API. And here there is a documentations. So you need to follow the documentations which is provided here. So it is the enabling. And if you are facing some issues, then you can raise the support. Let it be enable this. Okay. So once it is enabled, so what you need to do, go to the compute engine, click on this VM instances, then you will get this screen after the enabling the things. So here we are creating the VM instances. Okay. Virtual machine we are creating the server. Click on this create instance. Once we will go the create instance, give the name. Okay. Like name Virajitech -VM. So we are creating one instance, that is the Virajitech -VM. Now reason, what is the reason? So reason means which location you are creating your virtual machine. This is the good part in the cloud. Suppose that if anything will happen in one location, then we can switch over online itself our infrastructure one region to another region. Okay. So across the world, if I am sitting in the Australia, okay, Melbourne, I want to create, okay, my region will be US Virginia location. I can select the region and there I can create my infrastructure. Okay. Then this is my region. At this region, what is the zone? I gave like US Central 1 -C. Okay. Now pricing summary, we can get it like $25 approximately. So here we can see the monthly estimate. If we are using the 2 CPU and 4 gigabyte memory, then $24, and 10 GB balanced persistence disk, then $1. So total $25 will be deducted. Okay. Now we need to do the machine configurations. Okay. Machine configuration means what kind of the images and what is the hardware component that we need to supposed to use. Click on this. So here we will give like CPU related. Okay. So N1 series we are selecting. Machine type. So basically we can say it is kind of a image. Okay. So N1 is standard, 2 CPU, 7.5 gigabyte internal memory we are using. Okay. So generally you are purchasing your computer, then you are checking, okay, how many CPUs are there, what is the internal memory are there. Okay. Same thing, we are creating one configuration. So for that, what should be the type that we will define. Then firewall. So basically to protect our virtual machine from the unauthenticated request. Okay. So we are adding the firewall settings, like, so that from the unauthenticated request your server can be protected. Okay, so allow the HTTP traffic. Okay, and then we can go click on this create. Suppose that you are dealing with the SSL layer. Okay, then you need to select allow HTTPS traffic. In your company you will allow the HTTP and HTTPS both. Okay, then advanced options, network based security management, sole tenancy. It is as if not take it as a default. The gradually we will understood all these things, then we will utilize. As if now I want to create the one virtual machine. Okay, then go and create. So what is happening? Click on this create. So your machine will be created. So it will come. It should come like as a green status. Okay, and Viragitek VM. This is the John. Now, how you will connect your machine? There is a SSH connect they provided. Okay, so we can click on this SSH. Okay, so once we click on this SSH, so this is the SSH browser will come. So your machine is created, your server is created, and now you connect it to your server and you can perform any kind of the command operations here. Okay, now you can install anything. Okay, so now VM instance is active. So now you can see instance templates, sole tenant, TPU, reservations, all those things. So this is our compute engine. Okay, as if now empty. Now go and create the instance. So we can give the instance name. So basically right now we are working in the, suppose that, Bank of America project. Okay, so Bank of America suppose is one of our client. Okay, so what we can give the name, so naming convention also very important, so that we get to know what purpose this machine, because in this console your entire company are working. Okay, so you can give Bank of America. Okay, or you can give shortcut also, BOA hyphen, which vendor is working, give that name, Parasitic. What is this? Server, VM server, VM server. Okay, why we give the meaningful name is, tomorrow when multiple machines are there in the real time, then how you will understood which machine is for what purpose. Okay, now there is a add label. One add label is there. Okay, so what you are going to add the label, so it is the key value pair form, so that any microservice developer want to interact the server, we can provide this label name. So we can give this name and BOA. Okay, or BOA we can give BOA VM. We can give this name. Okay, save. Here we can give the lowercase, let it be. Okay, let it be the BOA Viragetek server. Now, which region you are creating? So you have the various region like North America, South America. Okay, you can select any region. Based on the region, charges will be vary. Okay, Based on the region, charges will be vary. So the charges detail you can get to know here. Okay, what is the charges for that? Then which zone? So here the zone information will come. US Central, C, A, B, F. Okay, suppose that you selected as a C. Now there is a machine configuration. Basically, internally, what you are going to configure your machine. Okay, so like journal purpose, compute, computize optimizations, memory optimizations, GPU. Okay, so journal purpose, like there is the series E2, N2, C3. Okay, so these are the configuration series. Okay, CPU configuration. Let's select the N2 series. See, the thing is, according whatever you are selecting the parameter, based on your need, your charges will be vary. If you are selecting N2, now what is the monthly estimation? $57. Okay, if you are first generation you are selecting, then charges will be less, $25. Okay, so you need to check. Okay, you are creating this virtual machine for what? So which configuration you need to use? Okay, so if it is something like just practicing purpose, use some first generation N1. Okay, then there is the compute optimize. So here you can see the C2 series and CWD series. So it's all about the hardware configuration. Okay, then machine type, display. Okay, boot disk, these are the details are there. Memory optimized, here you can define the memory M1, M2, M3, which one you want to define. Machine type, display type, and these details you can fill it. And GPU. Okay, so these are the hardware components, we should not bother. Okay, so let it be go to the journal purpose N1 series. Default options is N1 standard. Okay, so if I want to change the higher configuration like 2 CPU, 4 CPU, 8 CPU, 16 CPU, 96 CPU, according that your charges will be vary. You can choose. Suppose that you are using the banking system and legs together users are there, then according that you can use the at least 4 CPU, so that processing will be faster. So it depends how many number of the users. Okay. Then once you define this, then there is a like advanced configurations. Okay, so CPU platform automatic, Intel Skylake, Broadwell, Hashwell you can use. Then CPU core ratio, 1 CPU per core, 2 CPU per core you can define. Visible per count. Okay, so as of now you are creating just your hands-on perspective, not required this, so leave that. Okay, so as if now we are using the one CPU 3.75 gigabyte memory. Okay, now confidential VM service, as if now disable. Container, deploy the container, leave it. Boot disk, this is your boot disk, 10 gigabyte size. Debian is the image Linux platform you are creating. Then there is a identity and API access. So here using the default service, allow all the default access. Now firewall, allow the HTTP, allow the HTTPS. Okay, so HTTP means port number 80, HTTPS means port number 443. So if you are not enable these settings, then you like any web server you are deploying on your VM machine, okay, you are unable to basically access because firewall will not be allowed to them. Now create. So what will happen? You deployed one your virtual machine. Okay, so here you can see explore the back monitoring, set up the firewall rules, patch management, load balancer. So gradually we will learn all the features. So as if now what we did, we created one virtual machine. Okay, so far you have any questions, let me know.
This conference will now be recorded.
So now our VM machine is ready. It is the S quicker, and this is your SSH. Okay, so here you can connect your virtual machine because your virtual machine is created at the US location. Okay, so SSH open in the browser window. Click on this. So your virtual machine you can access, and this is your client. So here you can perform any kind of the operations and executing the command. Okay, so this is your browser window, very easy. Okay, once this is open, now you want to write a command and all, that you can write it. Suppose that you want to update this machine. This is the Linux machine. Sudo is the command which will give the root access. You can do the read write operation. So that purpose we are adding the sudo is command. Then apt -get update. So what we are doing, we are updating our package. Okay, like our machine package. So we are doing as a latest configurations. Sudo apt -get update. Okay, see here. So this is the command you can execute. I put it in the chat box. You can copy in your notepad. Now your machine is updated. Suppose that I want to install some server for the proxy server for security of my web server. Okay, then what is the command? Sudo apt -get install -y. So nginx, it is a proxy server which will protect the web server. Okay, so this is the nginx server we want to install. So this is the command, very simple, just you need to follow it. Enter. It's installed. Okay, see how easy it is. So this is the second command which you will execute. Then we need, once installation is done, then we need to check whether our nginx is active or not. So we will run the command ps AUWX. This is the command. See, this is available in the documentation. So we no need to bother where I will get the command. It is the Linux command, simple Linux command. Okay. So anywhere you can get it. Then give the pipeline or whatever the command I am giving, just put it in your document. So entire life, just you need to use the same. Web nginx. Okay. So here by using this command, we get to know, okay, things are active, running or not. Yes, everything is running, working fine. Okay, now you installed nginx server. Okay, it is running and active. If you want to check what is your current, okay, pwd path. So it will give the current path. So now ls hyphen lrt, there is no folder. You want to create any folder on your server, mkdir test. So you created the mkdir test folder. Okay. So this is your SSH browser. You want to upload any file from your local system, choose a file. Suppose that, okay, this people.zip file. Upload the file. You upload it. Okay, connection failed. Okay, means maybe some network issue. So you can upload and you can download the file. Both operations you can do. See here, upload the file. Anything you want to upload. Okay, suppose that this file you want to upload. Upload it. Upload file. Okay. Now file is transferred from your local system to here. ls-lrt. Check. Yes, it is there. You want to download the file. Give the path of that file. What is the path? pwd pwd. So this is the path slash. So how you can do? Copy and organization underscore csv. So which file you want to download slash, give the name of this organization under hyphen 100.csv and download. Okay. See, I can show you slash organization.csv. Very user friendly console. Now suppose that this file we want to download, it is available on the server. Download it. You can download it. Okay. Here the setting is there. You can do the font size, font, themes, all those settings. You can check it. You can create a new connections, instance detail. So here you can see the instance detail. Okay. So this is your instance ID, status, when it is created, John, machines, networking, okay, network interface, primary IP address, okay, storage, all these things it is showing. Okay. So now you want to stop, you can go and you can go and stop. Okay. So stop, you can stop the instance, suspend, reset, delete. Okay. View logs, view monitoring, you can do that. Now this is like a column display options. Okay. So here, like you want to display like some more option, creation time, in internal IP, external IP, okay, labels, okay, network. So which are the things you can do the check, it will come. So now see, all the information is coming. Now this is your external IP address. What is this external IP address? Is to communicate with the internet devices. External IP address we will use to communicate with the intranet. then internal IP address we will use. So copy this external IP address. Okay, click on that. So which is like external IP address. So you define, copy, and suppose that here you can go. So now you can see welcome to NGINX server because you install the NGINX web server now. So you deployed. So this is your NGINX server. It showcase that you installed in your machine. Okay. So this is your virtual machine and how to install the package on the virtual machine, how to use the virtual machines, how to run the commands that we know. Any questions you have, let me know. So far, that's it for the day. Here you can see the logs and all the logs related informations which will come here. So here you can see what are the logs. Okay, got it. Now what you need to do, this is the machine. You need to stop it because once your hands-on is over, you need to stop the machine. Okay, for the long time frame you need to use this. Suppose that tomorrow you are not going to use this machine, then let it be. Delete this, click on this, delete. So whatever you will create after the practice, you need to delete it. That's it for the day, guys. Any questions you can ask.